So, Pal, question of the week is, people always talk about mental toughness and how important it is, right? Why is it so important, and how do I develop it?
Why is it so important? Okay, so I believe that it's important. It's important because that's kind of how you keep yourself from giving up in positions, right? You lost a position, or you did something really well, and then they reversed it on you. So you're kind of like, caught in a hard spot, right? Whatever the case may be. So it's important because it kind of mentally, the mental fortitude is like, okay, I did X, Y, and Z, and I got reversed, or he just passed me, or he did something, or he's on my back, he's about to choke me.
Mm-hmm.
So now, instead of just tapping or giving up, actually fight, push yourself, and a lot of that is a mental thing.
Yeah,
it's all of like, okay, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going until you got to push the envelope but not tear it, right?
Yeah,
that's what we're here for. We're here to train and push ourselves, but not obviously, tear the envelope where you're getting hurt.
Yeah, or going unconscious.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for it. So, push the envelope but don't tear it. And that's where a lot of that mental fortitude, like some guys are naturally better at it. They're just like, some of it is the positive competitive ego.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it is the negative side, whatever.
Yeah.
But the mental fortitude comes in because, you can take this mentality, like we talked about before. You take this mentality, the grappling mentality from wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something happens in life. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
On your back, like I always say, when life knocks you on your back, play guard.
Yeah.
You're not done. Just because you're flat on your back, keep fighting.
Yeah.
Keep going until you can't.
Yeah.
And the way you obtain that is just like, let's just say you don't have it. I think we all do. It's just most people haven't been pushed to that limit or put themselves to that position, like the rat backed up in the corner,
mm-hmm.
then, against the snake. Then they're gonna fight back, right?
Do you think that mental toughness is like a muscle that needs to be exercised so that it becomes stronger? Or is it a well that you have to tap into?
Both. Some people have to tap into it. Some people naturally that they've played scholastic sports or whatever,
mm-hmm.
they kind of have some of it. But I think in these kind of circumstances in the martial art like jiu-jitsu, judo, it's a little bit more one-on-one. You don't have a safe haven with people around you, your teammates.
Yeah.
Your teammates are actually trying to impose their will on you for practice.
Yeah.
So it's a different type of mindset some people have to tap into, or some people are naturally like on it,
mm-hmm.
right? But you can train yourself like mentally, like good study habits, right? Most people don't have those, or certain habits. They take time to unravel. What is it, like 60, 90 days to unravel?
Mm-hmm.
Or 60 days to unravel a bad habit, 90 days to create a new one.
Yeah.
And if we can do that with our mind, then I think we could train ourselves to be that mental fortitude.
In your opinion, what would be like a tangible way, like in the next 30 days that, like, let's say for me, a way that I could develop and become mentally stronger?
I think if, for example, for everybody in here who's training, right? You come in, let's say someone comes in that's new, doesn't really feel like they have it. They tap really quick, they're scared. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Your arm gets extended, it's new. Okay, don't tear the envelope, right? Don't get hurt. But slowly, every day, you got to be aware of, okay, I'm going to push myself, but I'm not going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to fight back as long as I can.
Yeah.
So always be aware, like, don't just panic. And, like, that's where a lot of the tapping and stuff comes from. For beginners, they panic. They think they can't mentally push through a tough position.
Yeah.
So every day, for 30, 60, 90 days, whatever it takes, scientifically to, I don't know what it is. I think it's 60, 90.
I think it's 40 days. It takes 40
so
days
if it's 40 days, then
to create a new habit.
To create a new habit. To break one, it takes longer, I think.
Yeah.
I think that could be right. I don't know. So be aware. Okay, I know that I've been struggling. I've been tapping too early. When all my teammates have been like, "Hey, like you've had it. Like we're almost out."
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be aware when I'm in a bad position. I'm gonna protect my neck and fight as long as I can, and be aware of what I'm doing. I'm not gonna give up quickly because I'm tired. When I'm tired, I'm gonna actually fight a little bit, 5 seconds longer.
So going into a role or into a situation where you're like, I'm just gonna hold out 5 seconds longer,
Yeah.
or 10 seconds longer, or I'm gonna try to be more comfortable in this uncomfortable position.
Right. Even
I
if
see.
even if it's, you know, a bigger guy on you just mounted. He's not even threatening it. He's just on you. Instead of tapping, say, okay, how long can I actually hold this? He's on me. I can't move him. I don't know the proper technique for a beginner. Or let's say you do know the proper technique, but you don't have any options. Just stay in those positions. Don't stay in them, but try to fight out. Say, hey, for another 10 seconds, I'm going to fight hard to try to work this technique that I've learned. Okay? Of course, I don't recommend just making stuff up. Work the technique, put that energy into that.
Yeah.
And slowly, every day, just say, hey, if I'm caught in a bad position, I'm going to fight a little bit longer today.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight a little bit harder today. And over time, I think it's compounding. Like everything else, you'll get better at it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right.